Hi, Les from Retired and Living the Dream. And today's video is about solar. What have I learned? I've put my new solar installation in and it's been there for a month now. Has it worked? How much have I saved? And any lessons that I've learned that I can pass on to other people. And yes, I've got some advice to pass on to others so you don't make the mistakes that I made. Although I was an electrician in the UK, solar power is different to what I'm used to. So solar is a learning curve and I'm still learning on it anyway. But here's some information that I can pass on to you. So the system that I got is a Mr. Power 4.5 kilowatt inverter. And I put two 450 watt panels onto this inverter and I hit a problem within the first day or two and I couldn't understand what the problem was. So here's the system now. So there's the system now. I've got three 450 watt panels and two 80 watt panels. Now the two 80 watt panels, that's them two there. That serves my emergency backup system as it was. And this is a gel battery with an inverter, 1000 watt inverter. And this was our emergency backup power. Now this feeds all of the lights around the house. When I say all the lights around the house, it's not all of the lights around the house. Basically, it is these ones here like that. And I've got 6 of them at 6 watts. So that is 36 watts. And that they're on virtually all night from 7 o'clock in the evening till 6 o'clock in the morning. So I've got several of them around the house. And what this does, this keeps our house lit up for the whole evening. And I've also got these other lights as well. But these have been up for a couple of years now. These are brilliant. These have lasted 2 years. And as you can see now, they're still fully charged. And they last a good 8 to 10 hours. And there's the other one. So I've got 6 of these around the house. And they're powered off that battery. These ones at the side of the house come on at 3 o'clock in the morning. So because they come on at 3 o'clock in the morning, that's when these lights start to dim. So by having them on, that battery is more than enough to power the lights. So we have lights around the house for security reasons and it just makes the house look nice as well. So that was the emergency backup system and the 3 450 watt panels. So what did I learn? Not all 450 watt panels are the same. I thought they were, but I ordered one from Lazada because I was getting them on a monthly basis. As and when I had the money, I bought the inverter, bought the solar panels, etc., etc., and the batteries. So a couple of months after I bought the first solar panel, I contacted the same company on Lazada. I ordered another 450 watt panel, thinking it was the same. Now there was two, to be fair, on the website, and I just picked one, and I never looked. First mistake, always check, because although they're both 450 watt panels, one give a different voltage to the other and also a different amperage to the other. So when you connected them in together, it give you a lower reading, and I will go on more to about that in a minute. But now them two first panels are the both same voltage and amperage, and this one is the other one that I bought, and I couldn't send it back because he'd already delivered it, and it was my fault anyway. So now I'm going to use that 450 watt one to power these, or to charge these batteries up. So this one, the charge controller isn't big enough because it's 450 watt panel and that's only rated up to 300 watts, otherwise it would blow that thing up. So now I'm going to move that. At the minute it's from that 80 watt panel and that charges it up in literally a couple of hours, and I'm going to make it to this 450 watt panel. So what is it running at the minute? I'll show you inside the house with regard to what the panel's running. And here we are now. It's almost 5 to 1 on the afternoon, and of 2 panels I am getting 589 watts. Now the beauty of this system, because although I've got it set up that it charges from the mains as well, this is at the last resort when the batteries get down to 24 volts. So in reality I never get the batteries down to 24 volts, so it'll never ever charge from the mains, but it's set up that it will. So now I take the power from the solar panels. That works some of the electrical items in the house already, so it's charging the battery up, running the electric, and so as you can see the battery is fully charged already at 5 to 1. And so them are the 2 LiFePO batteries that I've got. So it's a 24 volt system going through a 200 amp fuse, going through the 250 amp isolator, going into the inverter. So the mains electric comes into here to feed the board if and when the batteries go below 24 volts, and it's got a spike, so if there's a sharp surge in the electrical system, it won't affect anything in there, it'll blow the fuses. Same with the solar panels, they come through surge protection and goes through there, goes into the inverter, then it comes out to the house, and I put a separate supply in. So why did I put a separate supply in? I'm going to show you, because every item that I've connected to it up to now, we've got it on a black socket, if you like. So we now know that everything that's plugged in to the black socket is run on solar. So that's our TV and the fan, and I've got my computers set up there and my printer. So these are the things that we run all day, every day in the house. So we've got the TV, my computer, the fans, and in our bedroom we don't have the air conditioning on at night time, we just have 2 fans, and they're both again through the black socket connected to the solar. So yes, fault finding. Again, it's a learning curve, this solar. I still don't know all the answers, but it's a YouTube puts people right, and it puts me right as well. I learned how to find out what was wrong with the solar panels, because right from the start it wasn't given the correct voltage reading, and that's because one panel give out more voltage than the other. Again, I'll put some photographs on there and you'll see what the voltage ratings are. And basically what it did, it took the lowest voltage of the solar panel, so that's why I was getting under 450 watts of power from 2 solar panels. So make sure that your 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 watt panels, wherever they are all the same. Don't just think that because it's a 300 or 400 watt solar panel, you get another one, it's going to be exactly the same. Make sure that the amperage and the voltage rating of the panel is exactly the same, otherwise it will cause problems on your solar. So we've had the solar running now for a month, had the TV, the computer, all the fans running, and our electric bill for this month was 481 baht. 481 baht. Many people are going to laugh at that because it's so cheap, but our normal bill is between 700 and 800 baht, so we haven't quite saved 50%, but we've seen what's running on the solar system, so now we're going to add the fridge onto it. And if we need to we can add a couple of more batteries, because the batteries have come down in price from 7,000 baht down to about 6,100. So we could always add to the system, so then eventually we could have 4 12 volt batteries, 100 amp hour batteries, so we could have in total 4 kilowatt of storage for the power. And even with the 2 solar panels, if we had to add another solar panel, that would virtually run all our electricity, because we only use about between 4 and 5 kilowatt of electricity per day. So it's not a lot, because we don't use the air conditioning, we just use the fans and things like that, which always keeps our electricity bill down anyway. So I'm happy with the solar. I hope people found this interesting, and don't make the same mistakes that I did, that just because it says 450 watt on the panel doesn't mean to say all 450 watt panels are the same. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Please leave a comment down below if you've got anything to say, and subscribe would be very nice. So from Les, retired and living the dream, bye for now.